Hoop Vision? What the hell is that? Apparently, it's a new feature in NBA 2K26 that's offering you guys enhanced dribbling, passing, and movement controls. And this new feature in NBA 2K26 is supposed to create a more realistic and skill-based offensive experience. We're about to get into all the details. If any of you guys are new here and you would like to stay up to date with everything about NBA 2K26, consider dropping a like and a sub. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the video.
It's AllCity. Load up that clip.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm AllCity as always. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And before we get into the details about this supposed new feature in NBA 2K26 called Hoop Vision, I want to let you guys know that tomorrow we get our first glimpse of gameplay. You guys can learn some more details about gameplay for NBA 2K26 tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And you guys can rest assured that tomorrow I'll be going live and uploading a video to share with you all the details. Today we're going to be talking about a new feature that could potentially be added to NBA 2K26 that Uncle Demi has proposed to the 2K community. Let me ask you guys something. Do you consider Uncle Demi friend or foe to the 2K community? And before we get into Uncle Demi's video talking about Hoop Vision, I would first like to play off the good homie BADGEPLUG's reaction to Uncle Demi's video. If you guys would like to see BADGEPLUG's full video on this topic, I have a link for that in the description below.
Uncle Demi has gave us something really interesting today. I'm going to tell you guys right now, in this video that we're talking about, 2K26 gameplay, we already know 2K has pro play. This is the third year now. They're going to be showing it off, trying to upgrade it, I guess, whatever. Inside of the roadmap, he's talking about this little TV, and right below it, as you guys see, it says Hoop Vision. Like, what is Hoop Vision? So he says in the video that he asked AI to tell him what it is, and I'm telling you guys right now, he was just playing dumb, because I asked Grok, I asked AI, it does not say what he's saying in this video at all. So I'm telling y'all, bro, he's playing dumb. He knows about this Hoop Vision, and I'm promising you as well that if none of this is true, I will stop showing Uncle Demi videos. But look, we're getting gameplay tomorrow, so I really think that we'll be seeing more information on this Hoop Vision tomorrow. But I'm going to give it like a week, maybe a little bit longer. If we don't see any of this stuff that he's been talking about, I promise you, we will not be showing it again. But this is it. Like, if they talk about Hoop Vision tomorrow and he's talking about it today before we get it, we know all this information has been true.
BADGEPLUG saying that if Uncle Demi's video turns out to be untrue, he'll no longer play Uncle Demi's videos on his channel. Now, before we play Uncle Demi's video, I want to be clear here that he has presented this in a way in which, like, it's theoretical, a theory that he has come up with from the information that he has gathered. Now, we're just not talking about any regular old 2K player. We're talking about a 2K insider, someone who has access to the 2K devs. And from all the digging and information he's come up with this access, there's what he presents. You guys, you let me know your thoughts. Is this all fact, or is it just big cap? All right, y'all, so we're here on Uncle Demi's video talking about Hoop Vision, and I cut it up to make it easier to digest and react to. But if you guys would like to see the full video that Uncle Demi just posted about Hoop Vision, I have a link for that in the description below.
One thing that's been bothering me, and I've been really digging, trying to figure out what the hell this is, man. And that is on this VCR, which some of y'all probably don't know what that is, a VCR where it says play 2K26, but right above it, it says Hoop Vision, okay? Now, when I saw Hoop Vision, and I couldn't make out what was beside it, right? But it's Hoop Vision.
It's right here,
and
if you're not seeing it.
You got a couple ways you can go about this, okay? You have Hoop Vision, and then on the cassette tapes, you have basically everything for NBA 2K26. And so my guess is that you're just not gonna put these tapes and have Hoop Vision right where the tapes need to go, and not say Hoop Vision will have some type of effect on every single aspect of the game.
Now, Uncle Demi is either genius or he has a bunch of, 2K inside information about this new feature, Hoop Vision, that he's proposing. But I feel like that's extremely far-reaching. Uncle Demi basically saying that all these tapes that cover all the topics for an NBA 2K26 release have to go through the VCR that's titled Hoop Vision or has Hoop Vision on the front of it. And with that, this new feature is supposed to be all-encompassing. But we'll let it play on.
So for me, it's safe to say that Hoop Vision is going to be something obviously like Pro Play from previous 2Ks. It's going to be a new system that's going to affect everything as far as what we do. Now, the big kicker though is what the hell is hoop vision and what could it potentially mean? The general consensus that I've gotten is that it is going to be improvements to a player's ability to see and react to the game, particularly on offense. It is an understanding and exploiting opponents' defensive schemes and tendencies. This could mean smarter AI opponents who adapt to your play style, forcing you to make quicker decisions and rewarding better basketball IQ. This seems like more of a my career thing.
Absolutely, and I'm not even trying. We don't need any adjustments. The AI is dumb and stupid at the same time, in my opinion, in NBA 2K25. 1 second, they're super goated and defy all laws of physics, and the very next second, they can't hit the simplest wide open shot. And it's weird because, you know, I like to play in the rec center. Oftentimes, the AI saves some of the teams that we're playing against. The AI playing better than maybe a good half of the community. I just have mixed feelings on AI in NBA 2K25 and wondering if they're going to try and improve AI for NBA 2K26. You guys sound off and let me know what you think about the AI for NBA 2K26.
If this is true, where the AI will adapt to your play style, forcing you to make quicker decisions and rewarding better basketball IQ, that's a W. Okay, I felt like AIs were already overpowered defensively anyway, but there's also more to this hoop vision. And this one is very important to me. It's executing passes effectively. The revamped passing system emphasizes more realistic trajectories and speeds based on pass type, requiring better
speeds based on pass type and more realistic trajectories. NBA 2K25 had the worst passing. Oh man, it's crazy because sometimes NBA 2K25's passing was really good. I don't know how many of you guys experienced a super high pass accuracy. You could be out there throwing lasers, but those same laser dots conflict with the opposite end of the spectrum for passing trajections. 1 second passing is super smart. The very next second, you're dotting a defender right in his grill and he don't even react. I'll let this joint play on.
And decision making to thread the needle between defenders and utilize new lead passing mechanics. I feel like passing has always been an issue in 2K. By speaking to some of the devs, they know it's hard, but it's very difficult to do something with the passing aspect. Individuals,
they say, hold on a second, because we're not saying, this is where things get Confucius, man. The 2K devs are regressing. They're going backwards with passing. Surely passing has been an issue along with catch animations, but why does passing get worse as the years go on? What I'm saying is we're not advancing. So they're proposing advancement for NBA 2K26. I'd have to see it to believe it.
Want to have control, so then
And then the devs say that it's super hard to make that happen. I'm like, get out of here, man. It was already better. Why is it getting worse?
Control to where you hold triangle and circled. It's like a lob pass. If you hold the pass button, it's going to be a lob pass. If you double tap it, it's going to be a bounce pass. Like, they give you all of that aspect. A lot of people don't use that. Why, when I press X on a fast break, it hits the guy in the back of the head? Period. I'm not a dev to be able to say like, yo, like, I want you to pass the ball like this, not like this. But when you're saying trajectories, what does that mean? Then, like, is everything just like, if I'm on a fast break and I press X, it's going to immediately give a better pass animation?
One of my arguments for the lack of pass accuracy is, or when we receive poor pass trajections, like the pass going directly to the defender, and we're also uncertain whether the defense is going to get this superhero type of lunge passing lane steal animation, or they're going to get a sluggish reach. My thoughts on this topic is the only way we can control that is to say if the passing went into like a first person type of viewpoint and we're passing from that vantage point, that perspective. It was also my same argument for, trying to adjust our cues on shifting green windows with shooting. The smartness or stupidity of passing and passing trajections is so random and it's at the mercy of 2K. Uncle DEMI proposing the idea that they intend to fix this.
Utilize new lead passing mechanics. That sounds great too. Anything with passing that can be fixed, I'm all for it. If you're being double teamed and instead of throwing the ball above their head, right, they try to throw it like a chest pass, and of course you're double teamed. Why are you doing a chest pass? Duh, of course it got deflected.
It's like no logic.
Someone's cutting to the basket. You see them cutting to the basket, you press X and it hits your defender right in the face. You're like, dog, really?
Brutal.
Why do I have to do all the thinking? Especially you sim players. Nah, man, you supposed to press hard down on X and he will lob it over his head. I know that, but a lot of us ain't really trying to do that, right? A lot of us just want to just press X, keep it moving.
Absolutely.
If that is going to be the case with this new Hoop Vision, then I'm 100% all on it. Reading, reacting to off-ball movement and screen situations. Now, this right here is very complex. And again, like I said, this is still me digging and asking around, but it says improve player movement and ball physics, as well as enhanced off-ball bumping, making it more challenging to navigate the paint.
Improve player movement and ball physics would address a lot of the issues that were taking place in NBA 2K25. But the question lies, will the 2K dev team be able to execute what needs to be done for the next installment of 2K? But we'll let this joint play off.
And fight through screens, requiring better anticipation and positioning. Improve player movement.
Now that reminds me, like, you know, he was saying basically, you know, the screens are going to be better, but you guys would have to anticipate movement better, which reminds me of some of the older versions of 2K on how we used to play sides on these screens. A cat and mouse game with the roll or the pop. It was the beauty of the strategy we once had. If one team had the wrong defensive players on the court, they got chewed up by the offense, and vice versa. One team has the wrong offense on the court, forget about it. Defense locks them up. I'm hoping we could get back to that, but I'll let it play
ball physics. So this is what I'm talking about, the Hoop Vision. This is where things get really muddy when you're trying to worry about, you know, this aspect, because I was very frustrated this year going to the paint, with attacking the rim. I was extremely frustrated. People spamming square, ripping these slashers, because I had a slasher. As far as the contact of going to the basket, you get knocked out of your animations too much. You try to do a contact dunk, it doesn't even activate. It puts you in a layup. And I'm like, listen, I don't care if it's a dumb decision or not. If I'm trying to do a contact dunk, just let me do it.
Let me do it, period. If I queued up this animation and it takes a different button queue to queue up a dunk versus a layup, why are you turning my dunk into a layup? Let the animation play out. Whether I miss or make it, that's on me. I'll learn from that. When the animations are random, we are unable to learn because we're at 2K's mercy, the randomness of what 2K wants to allow. I'll let it play on.
Let me miss it. Like, I'm cool with that. But if I press up, down, this put me in a damn animation. The off-ball bumping is dope in my opinion. Preventing people from doing those back doors. I don't know how much more animations and defense we truly need in the game. I feel like there was enough already.
Hold on, I want to, before, it's true, I don't know how many more animations we need in this game either. It's like 2K, you're doing the most and you're effing it all up. Keep it simple, stupid, period. Now, in regards to the off-ball bumping, I have a point guard that has very little defense on it, and I'm able to prevent a lot of backdoor cuts. Personally, I feel like that shouldn't be happening. And I also feel like a lot of these bumping and contact animations change how like the offense is developed, change the button cues that an offensive player cues up. Oftentimes, it feels like 2K ends up taking control and both players end up losing control. I would be in agreement with more contact and more bumping if we had more space, maybe larger courts. I'll let the joint continue to play on.
That was hindering like offense. I want things to be a little bit more open and flowy. Obviously, I've been a huge advocate for bigger courts. Absolutely. And just having, you know, a real one-to-one model of a player to the court.
I would love to see a one-to-one model, a player to the court. Give us the space to work. Give us control and the space to move. I'll let this joint play on.
More space and not all this clunkiness that you can get sometimes in the paint, especially it's seen in Pro and Rec. So it says essentially Hoop Vision refers to more realistic and skill-based offensive experience in NBA 2K26, where players are rewarded for their ability to read the court, make smarter decisions, and execute precise actions and enhance dribbling, passing, and movement control. So it seems like, again, like I said, Hoop Vision is going to be very all-encompassing of something like how Pro Play was really big with on like encompassing of all animations and dribble sigs and animations. It seems like Hoop Vision is going to be the other aspect. It's not about dribbling animations. It's just all about how everything's interacting together.
What do y'all think about Uncle Demi's theory? And keep in mind that this is someone who gets 2K inside information from contact with the devs. Before I personally make a judgment, I want to see what 2K has to say tomorrow when they reveal gameplay. Again, that's taking place tomorrow, July 31st at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. I'll be here uploading and going live to share all the details with y'all. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.